The first slide of this section is for the revenue model, how your solution or project makes money. There are plenty of revenue models out there, and in this video I want to show you how I lay out my revenue models. What I do to make the revenue model crystal clear is to divide this slide into two parts. One shows all the revenue streams that my project has, and the other one is an ROI simulation of a certain assumption. ROI, of course, stands for Return on Investment. Okay, let's now look at the Key Streams slide. It's an easy slide to write, as you can see in these examples. What I do is just list every pay gate that is embedded in the solution. The first one can be a subscription-based service, where you explain the different tiers, and even that there is a discount to facilitate yearly subscription versus monthly. This passage is quite important because having more annual subscribers means that the customer lifetime value increases as well. Instead, the second example is for a free-to-play game that has only a store within the game where the players can convert fiat currency into virtual currency. In this example, you could also list the average of the store deals, such as the best or most popular deals, depending on your game design. Now that we explained the revenue streams, we show an ROI simulation of a certain assumption. The example comes from a free-to-play game, and its key assumption is that certain types of players spend, on average, a certain amount of money, and only a certain percentage of active players actually become paid players. These findings are backed by research that you did, or that you are aware because those are the standards in your industry. In this simulation, we suppose that only 5% of the active players are monetizers, and the numbers show the various targets we should obtain in active players per month in order to get that monthly in-app purchase revenue. Simple math, effective and resonant revenue dreams. We've touched on some interesting domains, but that may be not so obvious for the audience, so make sure you explain what industry-specific jargons mean. Things like free-to-play or a 3-tier subscription plan. As I mentioned before, make sure that your assumptions and the key metrics are plausible and satisfactory.